Hi, this is Zak Mir from Zak's Traders Cafe with a look at some bulletin board hero stocks on Tuesday, the 1st of March. Starting off with Alexander Mining, where you can see there's been this break through the 50-day moving average of 0.16 pence. That's a positive development after no price action above that feature since the summer. Broadening triangle target here as high as 0.6 pence, which obviously looks rather ambitious at the moment, but at least we can look to the beginning of the end of the recent bear run with an initial target towards 0.5 or maybe 0.3 pence over the next few weeks, which would take the shares back to where they were in November. Stop loss at this stage probably around the 10-day moving average at 0.12 pence, at least on an indicative basis. Imaginatic is next, and obviously the shares have been beaten down quite hard over the post-summer period, but just the first signs of some recovery or some traction for the bargain hunters. You probably want to see a break, at least a higher high here, break above this late February resistance point. That's around the, the 2.6 pence level. And an end of day close above that could at least take the shares up towards a retest of February resistance at 3.64 pence. But it would be understandable if some people were skeptical of this situation, even though we've got decent bullish RSI divergence in the oscillator window. Next up, Mercom Oil Sands, and very encouraging, actually, a surprisingly encouraging situation here in terms of the initial breakthrough the 200-day moving average, 3.11 pence earlier in February. Bull flag breakout through 5 pence or towards 5 pence to end February, and really the view at the moment is, while there's no end of day close back below the floor of this flag of 4 pence, we're looking for reasonable upside. That could be as high as 8 pence, which is the top of this rising 2014, November 2014 price channel. Time frame the next 2 to 3 months on that. And really only back below the 200-day line, 3.11 pence, outright negative on this situation. Rapid Cloud is next, another of those stocks where the bears look to have got it wrong. Quite enjoyable, really, I suppose. U-shaped reversal here through the 50-day moving average at 12.64 pence. Obviously, the shares have come up a long time and a long way now, in a short period of time now. So we're looking to the old support area from, let's say, from the April of last year at 23 pence to come in as new support. So while above that, above 23 pence, looking for reasonably swift progress up towards the initial target, 40 pence, which is August resistance, and then the best case scenario target over the next 3 to 6 months, as high as 60 pence at the top of this broadening 2015 price channel. But a decent buy trigger actually there would be an end of day close above the 200-day moving average at 27.48 pence for those who are skeptical on Rapid Cloud's bullish credentials. Sirius Petroleum is next, and decent bubbling situation for this stock. It's taken a long time to turn around, but the start of the turnaround was the breakthrough the 50-day moving average early last month. Had a final dip and a clean out attempt towards 0.2 pence after that, but that was still a high low versus that January floor at 0.17 pence. Target here now up to as high as 0.5 pence, which we have admittedly been searching for quite a long time, but that is at least the area of the 200-day moving average at 0.51 pence, and it would be surprising after all the antics of the past couple of months if the shares couldn't at least approach that zone. Stop loss in the first instance, an end of day close back below the 50-day average, 0.26 pence. Finishing off with Sable Mining, another bear beater, let's say, over the recent past. Situation here is a slow turnaround, since basically December, breakthrough the 50-day moving average at 0.4 pence for mid-February, and since then an acceleration of sorts. Falling trend channel from summer of last year, with its resistance line nominally heading towards 0.9 pence, and really, well, there's no breakback below the 50-day average. That is where one would hope the shares would go. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.